I am Reverend Jennifer Hamlin Navias, the minister at First Unitarian Universalist Society of Syracuse, New York. This February 10th, our church will be hosting a conference on gender identity called Building Beloved Community Beyond the Binary. We are partnering with others from the LGBT community in Syracuse and trans people in our community and beyond to put on this day-long workshop. And Bear Bergman is going to be our keynote speaker. Bear is an award-winning writer, educator, and storyteller. He is the author of 6 books, as well as the founder of Flamingo Rampant, a children's press focused on feminist, LGBTQ positive, racially diverse children's books, and writer of the advice column Ask Bear for Bitch magazine. He is the author of Butch is a Noun, The Nearest Exit May Be Behind You, Blood, Marriage, Wine, and Glitter, as well as the editor with the inimitable Kate Bornstein of the multiple award-winning Gender Outlaws, The Next Generation. We are so excited to welcome Bear and others to our church on February 10th. Our church's journey to becoming a welcoming congregation started in the 90s. In 1998, we became a welcoming congregation. We regularly march in the Syracuse Pride Parade. We have been proud to march in the Pride Parade at the New York State Fair. We are also clear in our welcome to all peoples and hope to increase that welcome through this conference. Since 1998, we have continued to be a safe haven for members of the LGBTQ community, and we're still working on what that means. Recently, we rewrote our welcoming congregation policy to be more welcoming to people of all gender identities and family structures, including poly. We try to be conscious of our use of gender binary language used in hymns and adapt the language when we can. We were recently recertified as a welcoming congregation through the UUA, and Reverend Michael J. Crumpler, the LGBTQ and Intercultural Programs Manager, wrote these words of praise. I am ecstatic to see you move beyond the mainstream LGBTQ and gender non-binary conversation towards centering polyamorous experience in your midst. Such a progressive, welcoming program shows that the welcoming congregation process is always ongoing, from self-affirmation to gay marriage to trans inclusion and beyond. I admire your inclusion of queer youth into your OWL program, providing them a brave and sacred space to explore sexuality. The sign of a truly welcoming congregation is when the LGBTQ+ is embodied in leadership. As such, you are the congregation that the queer community has been waiting for. May you continue to build up the beloved community that you have already co-created. We have many members and friends of the congregation who are trans, or parents of trans kids, or who have close friends and family members who are trans. Hosting this gender identity conference is one way to provide workshops and resources to trans people, their families, and their allies. We are inviting people from within our community and beyond to lead this workshop and participate in this conference. We are hoping that we are able to provide necessary information to our trans and gender non-conforming community and deepen our ability to be good allies. And we need your help. We are looking to raise $2,500 to cover the cost of Bear Bergman's speaking fees, publicity, other speakers' costs, and some miscellaneous cost. Raising these funds will also help us keep the cost of registration low so that more people can afford to attend this conference. Fees for the conference will be on a sliding scale from $10 to $25, and anyone under 18 is free. We are hoping that you will donate and help us to put on this conference. And if you live in the area or want to travel, we hope that we see you on February 10th.